The 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix coming out with a win against Philadelphia.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Robert Covington out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Lee. Then there's Okafor. And it's Jackson in at the one. And it's Freak missing. On defense, the Suns want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat, that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit. Crisp pass into the paint.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Dishes to Covington. There's the screen. Back to Okafor. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Here's Freak, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Bledsoe against Jackson, picked by Okafor. Pass to Covington, goes up on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a wide open look for Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 7 points in the game. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail by 3. Jackson with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Gibson, nice move. And foul hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this. First one falls for. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Picked by Okafor. Jackson kicks to Covington. He dishes it to Okafor. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The 76ers trail by 5. Okafor with the screen on Bledsoe. Right wing. And here's Covington from the arc. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Freak. And Morris throws it down.
And the defense out of position
on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's Lee after the Suns pick up 2. Here's Gibson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Freak, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Freak. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
To the right side. Here's Covington, guarded by Tucker. Covington's shot is off.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Freak missing. The 76ers trail by 7. Shot from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-6 run. Bledsoe against Jackson. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. 15 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. Warren comes in for Markieff Morris. Porter's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Knight following the shot by Carl Lynn.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. Landry with a screen for Jackson. And the pass to Sampson. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Against Jackson. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porter, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Sampson. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And after just 1 quarter of play, and that's it. Coach Lionel Hollins known for his no-nonsense style, but he'll tell you he's got a good sense of humor.
I told him, oh, you can joke with me, you can laugh at me.
The Suns here with a different look. Morris is checked in for T.J. Warren. P.J. Tucker comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Freak's checked in for Booker. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in. Gibson comes in for Noel. Robert Covington's checked in for Carl Landry. And it's Lee in for Jackson. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 5. Who's out there for Phoenix. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Chandler. Just 2 to shoot. Suns leading by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 22 points for Freak.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. And they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Here's Covington. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He kicks it to Gibson, and it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Lee passes to Okafor. Sampson dishes to Gibson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots to a good start.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Here's Chandler in a strong finish with 2 hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
There's the feed to Covington. Gibson the screen. Covington kicks to Okafor, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He finished with 57 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Now here's Bledsoe. Following the miss by Taj Gibson. Morris into the lane. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Gibson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chandler, the pass to Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Covington. To the middle. Here's Noel. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean... back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, and he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins' foul. Taj Gibson is out there with Okafor. And there's Jackson, then it's Lee, and it's Covington in at the 3. Phoenix on defense. Lee outside. Feeds it to Okafor. Inside. No good from Gibson.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And the wide open shot from Morris. Great look, but off the mark. Jackson kicks to Gibson. Inside, here's Okafor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okafor's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. They double-team Bledsoe. Tucker dishes to Freak. Here's Len, and Okafor with the block.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Lee penetrating. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Lee's got 6.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Gibson.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight. They've missed.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt,
come on, fellas, we got to pick up the
benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Okafor. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
The Suns making a change here. Chandler's checked in. There's Freak. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Jackson against Bledsoe. Knocked loose. Freak kicks it to Tucker. It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Lee passes to Gibson. Outside for Jackson. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's Lee penetrating. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lee's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Okafor with the screen on Bledsoe. Here's Jackson. The dish to Okafor. Chandler with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Sampson, defended by Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lee outside. Again, the miss by Lee. Suns leading by 8. Here's Booker. Sampson pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Outside Jackson. Left side Gibson. And Chandler sends it back. Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. three-pointer, and there's the call on Shank. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Knights checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the 76ers, Nerlens Noel comes in for Taj Gibson. And Carl Landry is subbed in for Lee. They get it again. And it's Noel missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Warren dishes to Freak. Pass to Knight. Inside. There's Freak. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard for the leading free throw shooters at the two-guard position since we came out of the All-Star break. Freak, number 1.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
And that makes attacking the basket a very appealing option for him. I mean, he doesn't have to live and die by the jump shot. He can drive the lane and dare the defense to come at him.
Porter's checked in for the Suns. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in.
Checking out the numbers for Noel. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. Averaging 9 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. It definitely keeps them solid up front.
Here is Knight. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good by Porter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Kicks to Noel. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Suns leading by 11. Here's Chandler. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Chandler's got his 2nd basket of the night. And here's Jackson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. It's tipped. Now Knight. It's tipped. Stolen by Landry. 1:27 left in the 3rd. Sampson kicks to Jackson. Jackson missing again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Warren. Hands it from short range.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Knight against Jackson. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Lets a floater go. Some solid defense from Knight.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
He feeds it to Freak. Again, Phoenix.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Embiid, no good.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Freak.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Knight against Jackson. To halt the run, and stolen by Knight. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. comes in for Len, and Freak subbed in for Knight. Then for the 76ers, Okafor's checked in, and it's Joel Embiid in for Courtney Lee. Freak in at shooting guard. PJ Tucker is out there with Porter. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Morris in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson drives in. No luck. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the paint, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Porter, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, shoot one more at the free throw line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Jakar Sampson's checked in for the 76ers. Passes it to Gibson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They double-team Bledsoe. Warren with the ball. Dishes it to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. That's good. Freak's got 46 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Pass to Covington. Gibson with the screen on Porter. To the left wing. Here's Covington. Picked by Okafor. Shot off the screen. Covington's shot is off.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
A double-team Bledsoe. Here's Freak. Morris passes to Freak. Can't cash in from close range. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And because they play in different conferences, guys, this is the last time these two teams will face each other. It's got to be a good feeling to getting the clean sweep, finishing the season 2-0 against the 76ers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
In a big game for Gibson. He has 15 points and 1 steal as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Morris. And it's Booker in for Eric Bledsoe. Up top, Hawkins fires the 3, and he gets it to go.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was